Hey my friends, welcome back to Falcons RC, and this time I'm bringing you into my project about 30 minutes late because I got the date on my event run, so I figured I only had a week to finish this plane when I actually have a whole month. But anyway, let me show you what I'm doing and how far I am on the project. And of course the first thing we're going to talk about is the size of the airplane, which is pretty much, I did it, I printed this blueprint, I guess we can call it, based on a 40 size Piper Cub, which will be an 80-inch wingspan and 50 inches fuselage. But because 80 inches is a little bit too long, I decided to make it a pretty much my own version of the clip wing. So instead of doing the 80 inches wing, I went 70 inches wing. I just cut the length of the wings, and which is still pretty big. I mean, I already built the wings, and as you can see right here, that's one half. If I get this other half over here, that is a long wing. There's a 70-inch wingspan. Of course, the fuselage I left it the same, for a 40 size. And now these wings are very simple, guys. I actually built this template before I did the wings itself, just so I had an idea what the structure was going to be like inside. And pretty much what you see here is exactly what is inside the wing. The main spar is double foam. I have a front spar right here just to keep the shape, and a spar over here where the iron is cut. And I actually use this airfoil. It's the Clark Y. I modified it a little bit on the back of it, on this part right here, to nothing, because it had a little bit too much of a curve over here, and it was just gonna be too thick on the back for the aileron anyway. Because I didn't want to do the way we do it normally on these flying wings, the way you do the airfoil, and then on the back we just put a flat piece of foam for the ailerons. It works good on those wings because they're 10, you really can't tell it that much. But on something this thick, that doesn't really go that great. So anyway, this is pretty much a single piece of 1/4-inch foam, double sheet on the main spar, and one piece right there where I decided the iron was going to be. And right behind it, pretty much beside it, what I glued on it was a 1/2-inch square of foam. And that way when I cut the bevel for the clearance of the control surface, I still have foam back there to support this bottom part of the aileron. So I have plenty of clearance to see for the movement, and it's gonna be a hollow aileron too, so it's still be strong enough. I use the shapes off of it only on the inside over here and on the outside, which of course because the round wing of the Cub is actually somewhere pretty much right here. It's in here. So I'll move this out of the way. Yeah, you can see it. It's right in there, and that's where it's at. It goes right there. And the wing is actually 12 inches from leading edge to trailing edge. So what I did is actually took a full sheet of foam right there, and I have because of the trim I had to cut out on each side, I have to add another extra 1.5 inches, which is what you are gonna see on the aileron right here. There is a joint right there. You really can't see it, but right here with the letters you can tell there is a joint right here, which is pretty much the extra 1.5 inches I have to add to the sheet of foam. So what I did, take the whole sheet, put the spars on where they're gonna be, and then fold the front of it. So it's what I end up over here, taking the whole sheet right here and fold it over the spars pretty much. And I just use pretty much the airfoil just to keep the shape, But that was it. The wings were very simple, and of course, I went ahead and cut the ailerons of it, and I'll show you more on them whenever we start working on the wings. And that's pretty much all I have done. I'm still working on the fuselage, as you can see it right here. Was trying to figure out, all my bracing inside of it. I kind of have it laid out the way I'm gonna be doing it, and I actually already went ahead and cut them. I don't think I need this. But anyway, pretty much you see, put them wherever I need them at, and they're not on a specific point like I mean, you see them, they're really not random. That's what I'm trying to say. I actually put them like on the break points where there is a turn. There is one right here. This one I was gonna put it all the way up here, and I was gonna leave all these from a battery bay. But I'm gonna be using about 4,000 milliamps of battery on a 4 cell, so I think it may be too much. So I'm gonna move this one back to this point all the way up here. That will give me a little bit more room to slide my batteries back if I need to. Of course, in another turn right here, put another brace right there, and this one is actually right there because of the back of the wing. And of course this one is actually another brake on the foam right here. It goes up, and then right here is right at the edge of the elevator, and this one right here is just center between those two. And the way the wing is going to mount is pretty much going to be the way you see it on all balsa planes, top wings. Pretty much, just let me show you the one that has the notch on it. This is the wing that has the notch on it. As you can see, we're going to have the notch right there. We're going to have a pen sticking out of here, and on the front of the wing right is going to have a slot where the wing is going to hook to, and we're going to bolt it on the back. So it's going to be pretty simple. And I already went ahead and made my landing gear, got some piano wire. I made it, it seems a little bit flimsy, but I may have to do the bracing that the Real Cup has on it. We'll see whenever I start messing with it. I went to my hobby shop and got me some lightweight 4-inch wheels, which I thought they were too big. They're actually a scale. The real ones are about 3 and 7/8 probably. I mean, they are on the scale, so I'm glad I got these ones. I was gonna get the smaller ones, but I'm glad I got the big ones. Got those for there. The wheel. Oh yeah, you know, these are the parts I got for the back. This one I put squares on it because it's gonna go back there. This one, well, this one goes here. Yeah, this one goes here. This one goes here. And this one B goes probably in the middle. This one goes over here. And yeah, this one doesn't have any holes on it. It goes on the very back. And you see the holes that I put on it just so I can pass my wires through it. Oh, because the servo is going to be back here. I'm going to put a servo over here with a big old rod. Servo is actually going to be back here. I just run my extension wires. And those holes, I mark them with this clip. So let me see right there. I mark them with those. And the ones on the bigger pieces, I mark them with the bottom of something else. I don't remember what the heck I used. But it was something bigger, you know, to get a little bit bigger holes. But yeah, pretty simple, guys. So this is pretty much all I'm going to be showing you. I'm just going to take a few seconds more to pretty much talk about the pink stuff. As you see, the Pink Panther I'm using, it was pretty simple. I just went online and found me a couple of images of the Pink Panther. The top part of the image, what you see right here, which is the head and the fingers, were actually already on an image. The Pink Panther was holding a blank page. So what I did, you know, put that on my paint program, and the legs or the feet and the tail were from a different Pink Panther, which was actually a different scale too. So I have to make the drawing smaller and put it under the thing, and then use the red and the pink cup and all the letters. I just pretty much have to draw that myself, but it took me about 2 hours probably to build the whole logo. I think it turned out pretty nice. So yeah, because the Pink Panther, this plane is actually gonna stay pink. I'm gonna leave it pink. I'm gonna try to get some of the red off of it, but for the most part it's gonna be pink with probably some trim, and that's gonna be it. So okay, my friends, this is all we're gonna be talking about today. So I guess we'll see you next fly.